feels really good. I give a lot of credit to Tennessee. I think they obviously very good football team. I have a lot of respect for Butch, his program, and what they're building. A lot of coaches on that staff I know very well. So I thought our guys came over here with the idea to win a game. Kind of talked about it all week, about enough is enough. Kind of put a cap on it on Tuesday's practice and Wednesday's practice. You know, at some point in your life as a man, you just got to kind of finally take what the world wants to give you. You can't keep giving it away. And our guys really played well today. There wasn't going to be anything but full throttle for 4 quarters, and it was probably the longest 5 seconds of my life there when BA was going for the hook slide. Thought our defense responded really well in the second half. Offensively did a lot of really good things. You know, I think the biggest play of the game, or biggest part of the game, was we're down 14-0. Our offense takes it the length of the field and scores a touchdown. And it just really, I think, kept us, anybody from flinching. Did a really nice job of responding from there on out, and excited for us. Really the only significant injury, unfortunately, Josh Williams broke his leg on that play, so unfortunate there, but other than that, came out of it pretty healthy, and couldn't be happier for that locker room. Couldn't be happier for our fans, our coaches, everybody. You know, good news is we got a week here to get some great prep against Alabama, and then we got a bye week coming, so I'm excited to see where this group can go.
You talked about it just a little bit ago. Uncharacteristic the way the game started.
Yeah, you know, we've been really good on kick cover. We actually tried to run a little like a pick play on the first play there, and unfortunately our guy lost his footing. 2 guys right at the point of attack of their return both fell down. So we knew that, you know, obviously the turf was going to be coming into play here, and unfortunately in the first quarter we didn't respond well. That particular play, and then there was a couple wideouts that fell. But after that, we kind of started getting our feet under us and played well.
What do you think of Alex's game? The last few games he's had, and also Raleigh had.
You know, Bob, I think both. How many did Raleigh have?
He had 100.
Yeah, both of them have been really hard at practice, really practicing well. We're not hitting them much, you know. Those guys have been giving us so much on Saturdays. We're not touching them really during practice. Alex is playing as good a football as I've seen out of him. It's because he's preparing well. You know, it just kind of all folds together. I was sitting there in our meeting on Thursday with academics, and he's got an A in a class, and I just was so proud of him. Grabbed him on Thursday, and it goes to show you just one area of your life carries into everything, and he's really playing well.
It's 20-yard run you made on your last possession.
Yeah.
How big was that?
That was huge. You know, that was I actually called that one. I'm gonna give myself a little credit on that one. We run a little inside play that we've been playing, and most people adjust to it. And it used to be one of the toughest plays for me to defend as a defensive coordinator, and Alex did a great job with it. He's really good in the open field on that. Obviously, it was a big play in the game.
Coach, your defense has the lead in the 4th quarter, holds on to it. Plus, Tennessee comes into the game 16th in the nation in rushing, 250 a game, holds them to 133 tonight. Just talk about it.
You know, Rob, we have 3 keys to victory, and one of Rob's first keys was we were going to stop the run by imposing our will, and I think that summed it up big time today. There was little guys, there were big guys, there were medium guys that were making tackles. That's a big back over there. And our guys, you know, I think took a quarter to get used to it, but then we knew at halftime we needed to be better on the edges, and I think we did that. And then Roy did some adjustments inside with some pass rush. We were kind of getting in the quarterback's face here a little more in the second half. But we knew if they were going to run, if they could run the football, we wouldn't win the game. So that's what we talked about all week, and thankfully they came through and delivered. We are. I mean, you know, we're the definition of perseverance. I've had every biblical quote come across my desk, every letter from Hog fans, from people we don't know. Jen and I were in my room last night, and read like 12 letters that came in on Friday, and everybody, I just kind of use Friday as a day to catch up on mail, and everybody's been so positive, you know. I mean, it's just been unbelievable. I mean, you got your negative Nellies out there. They're going to be there, probably a couple of you guys, but I mean, for the most part, it's just been fun to. This is what it's all about, you know. You really get a chance to flavor it one time, but we'll bring them back to reality tomorrow. I said, let's enjoy it. They get to wear sweats on the way home, so everybody's pumped about that. Just little simple things.
Coach, this penalties for 39 yards.
Yeah, that was a big one. You know, we kind of talked a little bit on Tuesday too. Enough is enough in the penalty department. We just you know, those were so critical here the last couple weeks, and you know, I think that was we weren't shooting ourselves in the foot before or after a play, which was huge.
Coach, this win stacked. It was the first win in over 10 matches where it was decided by a 1-score game. What do you think will push you over the top tonight?
Well, I think good players that made good plays, coaches that made good calls. You know, we weren't going to be hesitant. I wanted to be aggressive. I kind of wanted full throttle. I told them, last thing I said before we took the field is we were going to out-hit them longer, we were going to outplay them longer, and we were going to win this thing together. And I think that defined it.